Hello everyone, I did review Ascension previously, but I felt like doing a video review would allow us to look at some more of the elements of the game and also its different qualities. So I hope you enjoy. Ascension is the first game from Gary Games and features a high production value with quality components. In Ascension, like many other deck building games, players start with a starting deck of 10 cards. In this deck they have 8 apprentices and 2 militia. The apprentice offer the player runes, whereas the militia offers the player power. We will explain what these do later on. In Ascension there are only 4 decks used: a center deck, where 7 of those cards are displayed in the middle, as well as 3 basic types of cards. The mix of cards in the middle can be heroes, monsters, and constructs. The mix will constantly be changing and is one of the random elements in the game, but will affect player strategies by what is available. Heroes and constructs are purchased with runes. As you can see, their cost in the upper right hand corner. Monsters, on the other hand, are defeated with power, and their power cost is also shown in the upper right hand corner. The 3 basic cards are upgrades to cards that are already in your deck, as well as a monster that can be beat repeatedly. Hero cards provide a special ability that can be used that turn, and construct cards provide abilities that will remain in the game. Each hero card and construct card has an honor reward at the bottom. This honor will be counted towards your score at the end of the game. Defeating a monster does not put that card into your deck, but rather you gain an honor reward as well as a special ability. This honor is taken from a pool of tokens, and these tokens act as a timer for the game. For when they are depleted, the game is over. The player with the most honor, both from tokens and cards in their deck, is the winner. It really is a well-produced game, and though I may be in the minority, I really like the art and find it cohesive and interesting. The basic rules of Ascension are very simple, but the complexity comes in with the special abilities on the card and their interactions. Many players have been put off by the simplicity of Ascension because you simply can't control what comes off the center deck, whereas in something like Dominion, you see all of the available cards to purchase and can develop strategies. I personally was not originally a fan of Ascension and didn't have any desire to play it. However, as you'll see in my review of the app really changed how I viewed this game and has given me a new appreciation for it. Ascension was released earlier this year and is the first offering from the company Playdeck. It shows the great ability to wow you from the very first screen. Ascension has great menu design. As you can see, there are many options to choose from and they are all laid out clearly. Under the options menu itself, you can control many sound options as well as game animations, which will speed up your playthroughs. The game includes an excellent tutorial which I used to learn the game, but it also includes a rulebook that you can access. This rulebook is complete and has all the information contained in the actual game's rulebook. The app also includes a card gallery, which will give you a closer look at all of the cards as well as their art. I was surprised by how well the in-game design was laid out. There's a lot of information to track in Ascension, and you can access all of it here. You can see what constructs you have, what the other player has as far as constructs. You can also see what's in their discard pile. You can also access what's in your discard pile, in your deck, as well as what has been sent to the void or has been discarded permanently from the game. The game will also highlight what you're able to defeat as well as what you're able to buy. It really does have a lot of video gamey elements that give it ease of access and quality. The app mimics the design of the board game well, however it is smart enough not to be trapped by it and makes changes where needed. As a solo player, you can play with up to 3 computer opponents, and you can change their difficulty level. You can also select an image to represent each player. The AI plays quickly and can provide quite a challenge for practicing new strategies. Also, a 3rd level, more difficult AI has been promised and is in the works. A pass and play option is available, and allows up to 4 human players or a mix of human and AI players to play together. It is not my preferred method of play, but it does work well in some situations. The online multiplayer in Ascension is amazing, and is one of the few apps that can really give Carcassonne a run for its money. You can create a game with up to 4 human players, and this game can be left on the server so others can join it later on. You can also directly select friends from your Game Center friends list and add them to the game. You do not only have to play games with your friends, but you can search for games that are open from other users and join those. As you can see, there are currently 2 on this list. You also have your own games list of all the games you are currently playing, and because the play is asynchronous, you can have several games going at once. Your name will be highlighted in green if it is your turn to play. The game will show you the turns of everyone that has played since you last logged on, so you can see what moves they made. There is also a log that you can access that will tell you the last several moves that were made. The app switches seamlessly between asynchronous and real time, so if you and another user happen to be on at the same time, you can complete a game right then. The multiplayer in this app is very nice. It is missing a few things that I would like, such as chat and possibly rankings to determine your record against other players or against your overall rankings in the game. Ascension was just another deck-building game to me and many other board gamers. However, this iOS app version of it has changed our perspective. The excellent video game translation provided by Playdeck of Ascension has allowed it to become a fast-paced and strategic deck-building game that can be played dozens of times a day by both committed and casual players. It really is one of the best iOS board game apps and has made me excited for Playdeck's future offerings.